Cool is the new fool. Cool is the new fool. The world is looking for leaders, not gangsters. The world is looking for leaders, not gangsters. My name is Kamal Imani, aka Kamal Supreme, and this is a message to all my young people, especially my young men, because you are definitely trapping. You are definitely in a trap. And the trap is to get you dead or in jail or strung out on drugs. I've been there. I've done that. I'm a survivor of the streets. I've learned the legal hustle and how to get to the suites. SUITES. That is corporate America, the legal hustle, the workforce. Also, entrepreneurship. So I just want to tell you that. I want to put that new saying out there that cool is the new fool. I say cool because even I, when I was young, I imitated. When we're young, we have the faculty of imitation in us that is big because that's how we learn. We look around in our environment and see who's who and what's what and how we're going to survive and what's going to bring us pleasure and what's going to bring us pain. So we want to go towards the pleasure and avoid the pain. So in the inner cities, there's usually a gang, even in some rural areas and suburban areas, right? If we don't have the family structure, because the family structure, for the most part, has been broken down in our society, then what we tend to do is try to find family through a gang. The only problem with that is that the gang isn't here to nurture you after your initial rites of passage, after you get in, after you get initiated. In indigenous America, indigenous Africa, indigenous people all over the planet, we had rites of passage when we were 12 and 13 years old, just as the Jewish children have bar mitzvahs now. And we knew what our focus was going to be, and we learned to challenge our fears. But now, the rites of passage into the gang only gives you three doors. Well, you're going to make a little money, you're going to have a little fun, you're probably going to get high, but then you're going to end up dead, in jail, or on drugs. I have best friends dead, shot, murdered in the drug game. I have best friends dead and strung out on drugs. And I have best friends who have made it. So I've been there, done that. Not to sound cocky, but one of the greatest rappers that you probably don't know about is Melly Mel. And he said, everything you want to do, I already did. So just so you know who you're talking to, who you're listening to right now. I was there since the foundation of hip hop in New York and New Jersey. All right. Just saying. Um, but I care about you. And I mentor and teach students and gangs, Bloods, Crips, all kind of affiliations here in New Jersey. And I hear a lot of, you don't know, I'm going to get away, nothing's going to happen, I'm going to be all right, and that kind of thing. But I just want to tell you, I'm not here to knock you. I'm here to tell you that the best thing you can do is get a trade, which means learn computers, learn mechanics, learn how to work with vacuum, learn mortician, learn refrigeration, carpentry, or go to school and take something that is relevant in the society now that's in demand, do your research, and become a legal entrepreneur. If you could sell drugs, you could sell anything legally. And the world wants leaders. So if you're one that is able to walk away from the crowd and say, I'm going this way, and blaze your own path, if you're one that can command others to follow you or to do certain things, then almost every business that you probably frequent and purchase from is looking for leaders called managers. They have management training programs. Now, if you already got a criminal record, then the best thing to do is still try to get into a trade school. You can still go to college and you still can be an entrepreneur. There's really no excuses. I mean, if you wanted to be around the gang that bad that you got into it, you could be around anything you want. It's all your will, it's all your desire. But nerds rule the world. Look at people like Bill Gates. You know, I guess Tyler Perry's not a nerd, but he's not a street dude that I know of. Maybe because he's so funny. You know what I'm saying? It's my people's. I admire him. He employs a lot of people. Um, LeBron is doing his thing. Magic Johnson's doing his thing. A lot of sisters open up hair places. All the barbers, shout out to the barbers. So entrepreneurship is where it's at. Leadership is where it's at. But being a gangster, it's a joke. And when you watch these hip hop videos and you watch these TV shows, they're lying to you. They are lying to you. It's not real. I say that because so many young people think it's real. And the record company usually rents the house that with the videos, they rent the house, they rent the girls, they rent the jewelry, they rent the clothes. Or the clothes are sponsored by some company. They borrow the clothes for the video shoot. They might let them keep it. Some of these people weren't even real drug dealers. They were cops and now they're rappers. And some of them got fake body parts, fake butts. And they're doing anything to impress you so that you will buy their tickets to their shows and give them views and streams, downloads. It's all a joke. It's all a joke. So it's not real. It's not real. So that's what I wanted to say to my young people. Don't let your friends fool you. Some of your friends are smarter than you think. Some are going to end up on top. Some are going to be dead. Look around, look at them, think about them. Some are going to be dead. Some are going to be in jail. Somebody's going to sing. Somebody's going to snitch. And somebody's going to be smart enough to break away and end up getting that education. That's the most important thing. Trust me, I didn't listen. I listened, but I didn't listen like I should listen. I didn't listen right away. I didn't listen completely. I still ran around. But I'm one of the lucky ones. I'm one of the blessed ones. And this is why I'm giving back to you. Hopefully, we can avoid more bloodshed. We could avoid more jail time. We could avoid more being in the crazy house. More funerals. And maybe we can see more graduations and entrepreneur celebrations. All right? So remember, nerds rule and cool is the new fool. Nerds rule and cool is the new fool. The world is not looking for gangsters. They're looking for leaders. Kamal Imani, a.k.a. Kamal Supreme. Peace.